Hello Sagittarius, Jenny greets you. Here I am, ready, prepared for this reading. Let me tell you something, someone is suffering from a lack of communication, they're suffering because they're forcing it. Someone is forcing the silence, and they're suffering because of it. Let's begin, Sagittarius. This reading is general, if any of the messages don't resonate with you, let them flow. Thank you for your comments, and leave me a comment too, okay? Let's go, Sagittarius, you're on fire today, you're giving it your all. Let's go, first cards for Sagittarius. Let's see, first card for Sagittarius, well, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let me tell you something, information is coming to you, something that had been delayed in your life. It has to do with economic matters too, matters of the home, of the household, of work. Something that had been delayed is going to arrive, most likely money you were waiting for, that you needed, maybe something you were waiting for or needing. Well, it's going to arrive, because you had already assumed it was over, that you couldn't, that you weren't going to get it, that you weren't going to be able to get it. Attention Sagittarius, never give up, never give up. Well, this has to do with money, with the job you were waiting for or that hadn't arrived, or that will simply come to you as a surprise. It's also related to your home. Maybe some of you are changing houses, it's possible that this is an achievement, a success that comes to you unexpectedly, but it's coming slowly, it was coming very slowly. Well, it could be that in the next few days or weeks you get news about this. But let me tell you about love, because someone feels things. I feel that some Sagittarians had already assumed something was over, that you had ended it. Ending it doesn't mean you actually ended it or said anything, but that in your mind you said, well, this can't go on. It can't go on, in your mind, you said that. That this can't continue like this, that you're not going to wait your whole life for someone to react, something like that. Attention Sagittarius, because I'm speaking to everyone, not just to those asking about the past, no, to everyone. It's like you're saying, well, this can't go on, maybe they're not giving me the attention I need, maybe they're not aligned energetically with me. They're suffering from the lack of communication, they're suffering from it. I told you, and suddenly, they're establishing a bond with you, they're establishing a connection with you, based on many things they lived or felt with you, and it also has to do with stability, with forming a home. Someone wants to build a home with you, they would like to live with you, they would like you to be someone stable in their life, because Sagittarians are stable, and you would be very stable, or very suitable, or very ideal for this person, they know it. So there could be a proposal in motion. The proposal is a little slow, but it is in motion. I told you they're suffering from the lack of communication today, didn't I? But of course, they're suffering because, you see, they're also pulling away. Maybe they're leaving things behind. I feel like it's someone who is leaving things behind. It's kind of complicated, or maybe you see it as complicated. I feel like you see it as complicated, yes, and that person also sees it as complicated. But I feel like it's complicated because of ego, nothing more, there are egos involved. It's also true that there's a weariness in Sagittarius, you're tired, exhausted from suffering the same thing, from a situation that is tiring, exhausting. This situation you've lived with someone, well, but now you're in this Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords means that you're taking things into your own hands and taking control of everything. You're taking control of your life, you're taking control of all the situations you're living through, with your energy, and nothing will be denied to you, Sagittarius. Yes, someone who is suffering from the lack of communication, look, but they're also pulling away, they're a bit lost in the area of love. But suddenly, even if it seems difficult, even if it seems complicated, I feel that this person wants to talk to you, like they want it all or nothing. I feel like you're going to have some kind of conversation or some form of communication, because there had been no contact. They've really been suffering from this lack of communication, I'm telling you, they suffer a lot from it. But this communication you two will have, it's going to be all or nothing. So they're getting ready, or they feel that the conversation with you could be all or nothing, and suddenly that's something that's going to happen, or something they feel could happen. Because they see you as very cold, or very distant, Sagittarius, they see you as a bit far off, maybe because you've already let go, or because you no longer think about them. Well, even so, I feel like this person is going to have some kind of communication with you, as I said, a strong conversation, most likely an all or nothing type of talk, where you'll either cut things off or move forward, or something like that. Or simply, if you're asking about someone, you will have several interactions. If you're single and asking about someone, for example, there will be several encounters, and well, we'll see what happens. What I feel is that you need to relax a little when this communication happens. You really need to relax. I see you very cold, very guarded regarding this situation, right? So you need to relax, enjoy it more, and well, if it happens, it happens. I do feel it could happen, but this time, it depends a bit on Sagittarius. It depends on Sagittarius. Let's continue, Sagittarius. Well, one thing I haven't told you yet is that a lot of money is coming your way. I mean, it's not just anything, a lot of money is coming, a lot of money, yes. Maybe it's so you can buy something that has always seemed impossible for you. Maybe you're going to buy something that seems impossible to you, you're going to be able to buy it too, yes. What I see is that some Sagittarians still carry bad memories of everything that happened, many bad memories, maybe of betrayals, of lies, of situations that were negative for your love life. Well, Temperance and the Emperor are telling me about someone who is very stubborn, someone who wants everything to go their way, who wants to do everything on their own terms, quite proud, doing everything the way they want. And they're going to have to adapt to Sagittarius. I feel that someone is going to have to adapt to Sagittarius. There might be an Aries involved, or another fire sign too. You both need to adapt to each other, and they know it very well, they know it very well. Well, let's continue, Sagittarius, let's see what's happening. Yes, look, how beautiful, look. I told you, money is coming to you after such a long time. Let me tell you, a lot of money is coming, money earned through work, through the sweat of your brow, a lot of money, I'm telling you, a fortune. Something important, definitely, yes, after a long time, yes. And you're also going to receive, listen, a message, or someone is going to tell you something related to love. There could be an age difference, either they're younger or you are younger, or that person is younger, it's very possible. But I'm telling you the truth, this person comes with maturity, very mature, regardless of any differences between you. There's a lot of emotional maturity, so don't let appearances deceive you, whether they look different, or just because of the age difference, don't let that influence you. Because I see a lot of maturity here, someone who has truly grown. You're going to experience a very special kind of love, I'm telling you the truth, Sagittarius, a very pure love. You'll have to work it out, though, meaning you'll both need to find balance. Remember we had Temperance, the balance of forces, and here it's clear that effort will be needed. I feel both people will put in the effort, they're going to work on the emotional connection. You might meet this person through some setting, you already know them from somewhere, but what happens is going to surprise you. I told you they're suffering from the lack of communication, and also that they're quite mature now, mature when it comes to you, to the connection with you. Look, 9 of Cups, yes, it's going to happen, you're going to achieve it. Now they want something to move faster with you, they want to communicate, they want to talk, they want to do something, but they don't want you to notice how much interest they really have in you. They definitely have a lot of interest in you, but they don't want you to realize just how much, probably because of pride, because maybe they think they need to appear proud or keep their ego intact. So they don't want you to notice how deeply they care. 9 of Cups, you're going to celebrate it, of course, after so much time. But let me tell you something, you're in a spiritual moment, a phase where you desire peace and tranquility. Sagittarians want peace and calm, and you're going to get that peace and tranquility. I feel you have the support of your angels guiding you toward peace. There's something personal to you that's going to be revealed, maybe something financial. I told you, a fortune, something opens up. You'll see, you're going to leave people speechless with what's going to happen to you, because after so much time, financial miracles are going to come your way. Yes, there's news, things are speeding up for you, everything is speeding up for you. Well, everything is coming, Sagittarius, everything is coming, don't worry, it's all arriving. Let's continue. We continue with Sagittarius, look, here is love, of course love is here. Love is manifesting for you, it's being manifested. This person can't take it anymore, they're suffering from the lack of communication and they're going to reach out to you. Yes, they are manifesting you. I feel they have so many feelings, things they're experiencing that are completely unexplainable to them. Because when the magician appears, there's magic, you bring magic to this person, you make them feel magic. It doesn't matter who they are, they're close to you, they're nearby, circling around, and they're going to arrive. The Knight of Wands also tells me about everything you represent, someone creative, someone full of ideas and resources, someone with fire energy. You're someone joyful, very joyful, someone who is missed deeply. So I feel something like that. All those qualities you have as a person really stand out to them, really catch their attention. And of course, you two will cross paths, and this lack of communication will be lifted. Yes, and I'll tell you something, in the beginning, like I said, communication might be a little intense, but I feel that suddenly it's going to end really well. It's going to end very well. The communication you'll have will end on a good note. This has to do with love, so what once seemed impossible will become possible, what seemed impossible will become possible. Let's continue, Sagittarius. Oh wow, oh yes, see? Listen, you two share a karmic love, you have a karmic connection. That means in this lifetime, you're meant to resolve things, to work through them. This is not over. It may seem dead, but it's not dead. I feel that news is coming to you, a message of love is coming. It's not over, not at all. But it's going to bring you a big surprise. And yes, this has everything to do with karma. That's why you'll be a witness to a great miracle of love, a great miracle of love. Together, you will transform, you'll do great things, you'll both be transformed. 3 of Cups, you're going to celebrate it with family. I feel there will be celebrations too, yes, celebrations. But listen closely, Sagittarius, because you are also in a moment of great transformation. This means there are going to be big changes in your life. If, for example, some of you have already let go for good, that you no longer want anything to do with someone, well, there's going to be news. Someone is going to surprise you. And yes, it's possible that a new love is coming for those who have truly let go. Why? Because some of you have completed the karmic cycle, others have not yet. So, for those who have released completely, I feel something is about to arrive, someone special is coming into your life. For those who haven't let go yet, because love and those feelings are still there, this will be very transformative, very transformative. But of course, this requires adaptation. You both will have to adapt to each other, because this is not an easy card, this is a strong one. There will be love, but there must be adaptation. For those asking about someone, I feel yes, you both will adapt. Well, let's continue, Sagittarius, final cards for Sagittarius. Yes, happiness is going to come to you in the form of money, in the form of money. You're going to receive information about money, about work, most likely of fortune. Doors are opening because you're going to do new things. I feel that success is coming, success is unstoppable, unstoppable economic success. But it's coming through new things you're going to do, something new. New ideas will come to you, maybe a new job. And it's like you're already searching for it, you're looking for it, and it's going to arrive. Don't stop looking, because it's there, success is chasing you, success is pursuing you. Yes, fortune is coming and also a piece of information that will set you free, it will free you from a problem, it will release you from a burden. Well, let's go with the final cards for Sagittarius. Look, once again, love. Here is love. The thing is, there are doubts coming from both sides. There are doubts, something that maybe seems impossible to resolve, something that seems impossible to overcome, something that seems like it could never happen, and yet, it's going to happen. Because when something is meant for you, there is nothing and no one that can stop it. Here is love. I love this reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to the channel so we can stay in touch in the coming days. Thank you so much.